Greetings, friends. Glad to be with you after missing you for a few weeks. I want to thank everybody for praying for Kathy and I. You'll know that last week was the first week of a stewardship campaign that we are starting here for the fall. And we discussed the fact that we are not owners, but stewards of everything we have. And we're accountable to a master, right? And the second thing is that we are either faithful stewards or we're unfaithful stewards. And we want to be faithful stewards here at the church. Now, in this week's parable, we have a parade example of an unfaithful steward. It's a rich man. And Lazarus, okay, he couldn't see Lazarus. He couldn't see a man laying there at his front steps that he had to step over every day to get in and out of his house. The dogs could see it, but the man couldn't see it. So what's wrong with him? I mean, we have to ask a question, really, what's wrong with us? Because, again, we have to place ourselves into this parable, and it's uncomfortable for us to place ourselves in as this rich man. So, but we are, you know. So what's a rich man's problem? Well, he probably went to the synagogue, you know, it doesn't say, but he certainly couldn't see his neighbor, and if you can't see your neighbor, you can't see God. So he's missing something. How do we get to see something, okay? Well, the way to see, really, is built into our whole Eucharistic culture here at the church. Because the whole Eucharistic culture is meant for us to help us see, okay? Because worship itself is a sacrifice, and sacrifice is at the very heart of the Mass, okay? Some would ask you, what is worship? Well, worship could be, you know, raising your hands and feeling good, singing songs and praise, and you know, all these things can be understood as aspects of worship, but the core of worship, sacrifice, where we come before God, receive the sacrifice of God, Jesus Christ. Receive that gift. And in response, give ourselves completely over to Him and to all the others who are worshiping together. Self-gifting ourselves. You see, that's at the heart of worship. Now, another part of it is this, and that is the offertory. Yes, the offertory. Very critical. Now, I'm going to make a challenge to you folks, okay? And that's this. If you don't give a consistent amount each month, it can be through Faith Direct or any way you want to do it, I would like to have you consider giving a percentage consistently. If you don't give regularly or consistently, just give 1% of your income. Figure out what that is, okay? And spread it out over the whole year. And just give that as a gift to God as you come to worship, okay? And if you're already giving a percentage, I would need to challenge you to give maybe just 1% more. Just that 1% can make a huge difference because we have a lot of things going on. We have a budget, okay, that we have to make. And we run a tight ship here, okay? We are spending God's money. It's not your money that you give us, but God's money as we are accountable to Him. So we run a tight ship with a lot of ministries going here, a lot of wonderful things we want to do. So that's the challenge of this week, okay? God bless.